Let's talk a little bit about green cards and military. What is Form I-551? Historically, the I-551 form was simply called a green card because it is green in hue. The card grants an immigrant permanent resident status for up to 10 years at a time. It also has the potential to be renewed before it expires. So, when you come across the border, an immigrant receives their visa. You must enter the United States within the visa validity period to obtain an alien registration receipt for a green card. That will allow you to live and work in the United States. You will receive your passport from the courier service. And it may take up to 90 days from the date you entered to receive your permanent resident card. You entered the U.S. using your immigrant visa. You paid the immigrant visa fee after you entered. It may take up to 90 days from the date that you made your payment to receive your permanent resident card. Congratulations! This is what it states. You're approved immigrant to the United States. Your next step is to pay $220. That's all you got to pay for that little fee that covers the cost of processing your immigrant visa packet and producing your permanent resident green card. Yes, I'm stressing this, but I'm trying to explain it too. Now, once your status gets approved, you get the green card. You will mail in your SSN card number or replacement card address, and then you will receive the I-485 application, which gives you a Social Security card. Now, Biden administration proposed that national ID cards for undocumented immigrants, which is what he's been doing at the border. We reported on this probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, but of course, every time we did, it got taken down. But it is happening. Now, see, it used to take up to about 3 years for an immigrant that come across the border legally to receive their card, to get a green card and be legal. But now that our borders are wide open, they're not considered illegal immigrants anymore because they're considered coming through legally because the border is wide the freak open. So I've stated all this to move to this point. Now we know that this come out in July that join the military, become a U.S. citizen. Uncle Sam wants you and vows to do help. There is a growing number of legal migrants enlisting in the U.S. military as it is more aggressively seeks the immigrations, offering a fast track to citizenship to those who sign up. What do you need to join the military? They're going to do it for you if you join. Okay, non-citizens must be living permanently and legally in the United States. Non-citizens must also have permission to work in the United States, which they get when they come across the border. Possess what? The I-551 permanent resident card and have obtained a high school diploma and speak English. Okay. Why sell all this? Well, I'm going to show you a video and see if your mindset goes where mine is going with it. It all comes together at this point. Watch.
The state will release a new mobile voting app based on blockchain technology. The app will only be available to overseas military service folk and their families for now, but it could provide the groundwork to scale up a blockchain voting system for many more people.
What is the goal of a voting system? And the goal of the voting system is to promote democracy. My name is Sheila Nix, and I'm the president of Tusk Montgomery Philanthropy. In a perfect world, we would like to see it be an option for any voter that wanted to.
In 2016, about 19,000 absentee ballots by overseas military people and their families were rejected. Half of those weren't even rejected on authentication grounds. They just didn't get to the election offices in time. In that same year, 16% of people on active duty in the military didn't even receive the ballots they requested. West Virginia Secretary of State Mac Warner wants to give these very people a better opportunity to vote.
We knew that we had to lower the barriers that it takes for a soldier to vote. And who better than those people who are out there defending democracy, defending our freedoms, our way of life? We've got to make it easier for them to vote.
Ex-military himself, he understands the complexity of getting mail in the middle of a war zone, let alone scanning a ballot there. In elections as crucial as this year's midterms, where official appointments can depend on the difference of only a few thousand votes, it goes without saying that every vote counts. So with the consulting help of Tusk Montgomery Philanthropies, Warner began a partnership with Votes.
Votes is about to change all of that by turning every smartphone and tablet into a secure voting booth.
Yes, they want to turn the smartphones and tablets into your voting booth. You don't even have to leave your home or anything. And I understand if you're overseas, but what are overseas military? How do the families and them really vote? Vote absentee for military and overseas voters. This is how it is done now. Military personnel, their family members, and overseas voters may receive their absentee ballot by email or by mail upon request. Voters may track when the ballot was received by the local county election commission office. The voting ballot must be received by the local county election commission office by the close of polls on election day to be counted. Now, back in 2022 and 2021, there were issues with Wisconsin's lawmakers used to block the military ballots from being counted. You can go read the story when you research it. This is in West Virginia at the moment, but they want to get this in every state. But like I stated before, join the military, become a U.S. citizen. Uncle Sam wants you. You get the picture? Country crazy out there.